Mm-hmm. Hello, this is Falterfire, and stream is now live. So, plan for this stream is to do an Angry Spirits run. There are a few complications there. First, of course, is which character we're going to play, and I think I've decided to go with Raodan. I think, as far as characters go, there are a few options for spirits. Rallying Command. Because Rallying Command is one of our only ways to really accelerate the spirit damage. But, on the other hand, Paladin is... I don't like Paladin as much. And if you're going to go Paladin, it kind of feels like you should be trying to do turrets instead of spirits. I also do tend to like Inna because you can upgrade... you can use like Tweak to get the Angry Spirit pluses even early on, and that is nice. However... I think, especially after like what we saw last stream, we're going to go with Raodan. Not because Raodan does anything for us, but because does anything for us directly for spirits, but because Raodan... is Insanity Strike worth using? It is a card that I play scared of, but I'm pretty sure it is way better than I give it credit for. Insanity Strike is a card that I would generally... So let me pull it up real quick so that I can see the exact numbers. Alright, I've still filtered to Raodan. So Insanity Strike is 2x10 and then 2x12. You lose 8 max health. So it depends on the character. It's a little awkward in that like I wouldn't take Insanity Strike until A3 probably. And I would probably be planning to not play it in a lot of fights. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth using. It is a lot of theoretical power here. And you can probably get away with playing it several times before it's really a problem. Especially if you don't upgrade it and you're only losing 5 health per time you play it. Like, and you're playing like, say, Drophus. Drophus has like 150 base max HP. Yeah, but Mini Limb Strike you won't always be offered. And you won't ever have Mini Limb Strike going into destruction, of course. But so like, Drophus starts with 180 HP if you've got a max Forge, which means that you can afford to play a lot of Insanity Strikes. You know, like obviously you can't really use it on Magyar, but if you're playing Khitan or you're playing Drophus, you could theoretically get, or even like Raodan, honestly, if you have 150 max health even, you can probably afford to play Insanity Strike a few times. I tend to not like it because I don't ever want to take it in early areas, and it requires you to think through whether or not it's worth it in the moment, and I don't like having to plan that hard. Because, like, Insanity Strike is the only card in the entire game where every time you play it, you have to ask yourself, can I win without it? And I would much rather play any card that's not going to force me to ask that question every time I consider playing it. But that doesn't mean it's not good if you are willing to deal with that mental overhead and that level of extra stress. And I guess the other joke with it would be if you run it with, if you're playing Drophus and you have Essence Harvest to counteract it, because like If you have Essence Harvest Plus, that's 2 Insanity Strike uses every time you get it. But yeah, I don't. And of course, you get extra max health from like the market. Like if you bought like 25 extra max health from the market, or you have extra from idols. Like I don't think it's as big of a downside as it initially looks like it is. But at the same time, I don't think the payoff is quite high enough to justify it. Like I would rather just run Ether Storm and just pay the extra mana, and like theoretically, like Ether Storm doesn't give you powerful, but Ether Storm hits all enemies and is like also a huge multi-hit, and just like you don't have to worry about it. So I don't know. Or even honestly, Prismatic Strike. Again, you don't get the powerful, but Prismatic Strike it has the option of being 8 hits for 1 mana. So if you have other powerful stacking, take Prism Strike instead. Anyway, so back to summons. I think the first point here is that there's no future in trying to play. So I'm at Formless, and there's no future in trying to run summons, trying to run Angry Spirit specifically into Formless. Like, I think Trill could beat Formless. I don't think Angry Spirit should beat Formless. I just don't think that's possible. Because you only have 1 summon spot, and with Spirits you really want more than 1. And also, Formless starts by doing Shock and then a big AoE attack, and that is going to just eat your summon. And also, Formless is just generally a painful fight, and not one you want to deal with when you're not, trying a good deck. And Summons is not a good deck. So, I'm going to start the run. I'm going to immediately abandon it. We tried really hard, but we just couldn't do it. Okay. Now, Primal has a similar issue. Primal, the first 2 turns for Primal is incredibly hostile to Angry Spirits. So we're dropping all the way to first tier, I think. I just don't want to deal with it. Now, there is still a danger because I think most aspects we can beat with Spirits, but I'm not sure about Conquest specifically. So I'm going to check real quick if Conquest is going to be active. If it is, we may still make a go at it, but the entire run will basically be built, not that one. The entire run will be built around finding an answer to Conquest, I think. I think we want to do this, probably. I don't know. How little max HP they had? Yeah, turrets don't have much max HP, but they come in with shield, and they get extra shield from the card. But yeah, no, the turrets are very fragile. And I was surprised that run worked out. Like, Protect the Brood was working overtime, obviously. So, as far as idols go, our shield start with 7. Like 25, I think. They start at like 30 health, at 30 combined bulk now, which is, not a ton, but it's enough that they won't just immediately get vaporized. Yeah, they used to be at 15 base, but we complained until that changed. So one note here, we do have to go Crystal Valley. These 2, I think, is a bit more open to choice. Okay, and we are fighting Conquest, of course. Force for Frenzy. Honestly, I think the Mirror Mist is as important or more important because Glittering Reflection could be hugely valuable to us. So, trying to think what else before we get started on the actual run. I guess, like, we can do this on the other screen. I always have to build the deck as well. Buy that. Sure. Reroll these. Yep, sure. Not getting Protect the Brood or, Mystic Rule. Yeah, very possible. Alright, so Spirit Airlines, that's my Spirit deck, and I have apparently upped it to 40 cards, but I'm just going to go ahead and start fresh. So, the first inclusion, obviously, we need Thriving Spirit. We need at least 1 Death Field. We want at least 1 Frozen Solid. These are all things that I just think are just, like, mandatory. On top of that, I do want Focus, probably. I do want... I do need other mana. I'm just deciding what. No other common Spirit card? Not a common Spirit card, no. I mean, there's Swamp Spirit, but that's not really a Spirit card. The other summon options are all things that don't would like the only other spirit that I would be considering is Squire Sprites, and I don't think that's where we want to be. And likewise, I don't think like Void Infusion is worth it here. Void Infusion isn't the worst option, but I'm not really sold. Yeah, other summons don't matter really. So yeah, because they can get in the way. I also don't think we want to do any sacrificing of spirits. I don't think that's worth it for us. I think we do want at least one Creative Outburst, just because I like that card. At least one Resolute Focus. Do we want to do... Actually, let's do a basic... whatever package. A basic Distill Elements package. Second Conquest is not a lot of fun here. It's not even that sacrificing Conquest is not a lot of fun. It's just that like sacrifice is that much more thinking to deal with. So as far as like, there aren't that many things we have that will affect our allies. We can run Shocking Aura, but that's not really anything. Like Assisted Analysis technically gives us whatever per ally, but that's not really anything. We can use Aid technically, but I don't think Aid is that good for Angry Spirits. I think I would rather have... We can just go another Creative Outburst because that's potentially draw if we need it. Growth? Yeah, that's right. I would like... probably I would want to do another status. I mean, Face Grace deals with some of that. Honestly, I'm considering Occult Ritual. Hey, hello, Fadra. Welcome to the stream. We are trying to figure out a Spirit starting deck. I think I like Occult Ritual. It is like anything we do that applies status can be a growth engine. And I tend to think I like having the access to the Arcane. It basically just becomes a question of which Arcane card I want. I am actually somewhat considering Void Infusion. It is a lot of mana, but it is also a lot of growth, and the summon's arguable. Don't like the second right. It's because it's a Spirit deck, and that's always sketchy. The Occult Ritual, the big risk with it is... I mean, I think the Thriving Spirits are going to do more than you're expecting in the early fights. But we will absolutely be kind of looking for stuff in later fights. So I think Spirit Armor is fine. I think we're fine with sacrificing spirits occasionally for our own value. Obviously, Spiritual Cleansing is great. Spirit Helmet, Spirit Swarm, Spirit Bolt, these are all very important. I don't think we want another Thriving Spirit. I don't think we want Spirit Transmutation either, because we're not going to be doing enough with it. A1 boss is Munchroom, so could be an issue. So Munchroom, of course, the big problem is going to be the AoE turn, and that's kind of why like I want some amount of extra frost. So let's see. Why does Sanctuary show up? Oh, equally. Equali. That's obviously good. No. No. That's good. That's good. Because even if we don't want our allies to die, like it's still AoE Arcane. I don't think this is... I don't think this is worth it. So I said I had a plan. The plan is basically can be summarized as that our backup here is we're going to do a lot of Raodan stuff to compensate for the weakness of being a Spirit deck. And we are going to try and just hope that we can do enough chicanery with Raodan to make up for the inherent flaws of being a Spirit deck, like I said. I think Prismatic Strike is fine. I'm debating Imbue Elements. I don't know how deep I want to go into self-status. Definitely want Umbral Rights, obviously, because Manus Arcanus, what could go wrong? Yeah, basically. That's the logic, more or less. Could do Frenzied Rage. I want to be able to stack enough Powerful for that to be relevant. We need Ultimatum, I think, because, like I said, the Divinity otherwise could be a major issue. And then I honestly am probably just going to go Blizzard for the AoE Frost, because it's very good. Too complicated for your brain? Yeah, fair. Icy Chains, Icy Concentration, Icy Revelry. Could do Mana Blast, but I don't think that's what I'm up to. Mana. A little risky, but I think it's fine. We never wish to play weak, do we? That might be something I want to consider. We don't have enough wits for that. We might have enough frost for that, but I'm not sure. Regrowth is okay. Arcane Focus is okay. Contemplate's okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Frozen Rift tends to be good. Mind Probe might be worth it for saving our allies in some cases. Kind of ambivalent on Forbidden Crystal. Mana Barrier might be okay. I don't think Sorcerer's Accretion is what we're looking for. We don't know that Treasure Map is what we're looking for. And I think I probably need at least one more cleanse card, because I think I am low on cleanse right now. I mean, it basically comes down to, yeah, we only have, I guess we have a couple. We can take Smite as the last cleanse card. I don't know that we can consistently trip Smite, though. As far as spells go, I'm trying to think, like, if we want Spell Weave here, wouldn't be the worst. Could run just, like, Future Sight here, or Ritual Runes. Ritual Runes is usually fine on Raodan. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Okay. Wake up, Malice Trottle. It's time to fight. So, Spirit Airlines, let's go. I think this is our routing. The other option would go Ramparts, but if we go Ramparts, it would be for Swarm Calling, which isn't bad. But I think we have better odds of finding stuff we want here, and I think the Mirror Mist is, I think the chance of Glaring Reflection is worth it. We are only dealing with Fortress with Endurance in Area 2. Swarm Calling is, so the thing is that, like, it summons for us, which is really nice. And the summons are actually, and it is going to be like our only way to trigger the Swarm. I think you're underrating how useful having something that triggers all our allies would be. But regardless, let's get into it. Hunger is a mixed bag for us. I mean, this is a heck of a starting choice. Yeah, that increases the damage of allies. I agree. So your allies can die. Yeah, absolutely. Man, this is a tough choice because all three of these are potentially huge. I think Wand of Control is actually the least valuable to the run because Wand is a flat +4, but I don't think it necessarily is going to tip the run for us in the same way, because if we're winning in later areas, we already are going to need to have stacked a lot of powerful. But also, Wand of Control could help us get through these early fights. Yeah, Asperger's Conquest fight will be really scary. Absolutely. Wand, I'm not sure I'm going to need one for A1, but I think you're right that it is probably the most likely. If this worked, if Extra Shield Gained worked with Death Field on allies, I would take it, but it doesn't, so... And yeah, no Mystic Renewal. I think I go left. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go left because I think I want to get 2 shots at Glittering Reflection because it's one of our only good AoE ally shield cards. We definitely want Thrill of the Hunt. Or not Thrill of the Hunt. We definitely want Void Calling. I think I want to try and go after Void Calling because this is a triple striking ally, which is very good for us. And that gives us two chances at Glittering Reflection, which would also be very good for us, because Glittering Reflection shields our allies, which is something we are going to need, especially if we get as unlucky on Protect the Brood as we did here. So. Yeah, I may as well get shield here. Rude. I think I want to shuffle that in. That's maybe a mistake, but I think that should guarantee that you actually die. Fortunately, now I don't have to deal with the trash, but I only have to deal with one trash, which is, you know, better than it could be. And we immediately get to transform it. We immediately get to ice it, which is nice. Although, obviously, the reflect is not our favorite thing for our summon. But we're still going to get this kill before it's a problem. Yeah, we have this fight. I mean, you say that, but, like, we were fine. It couldn't possibly stack reflect fast enough. We had at least... if we were fighting Thornberry, by the way, we would not have a chance. I think we absolutely take this Warcry. I think it's not even a question. That purity is one of those things that, like, can save our allies and us, but I don't think shielding allies matters here. Alright, we're guaranteed to draw the trash here, which we can then ice. And I could play that, but I don't think I want to. Just to be safe against whatever. And yeah, we're good to go. Fight is effectively over. And like, even without that extra 4, like that extra 4 damage per hit obviously does help us a lot, but I think even without that, this would still be going pretty well. And this is honestly very good luck on finding these things this early. We've gotten pretty damn lucky with card pickups, I would say. I don't know that I need that right now. Just get mana here. Yeah, Occult Ritual is definitely not proving to be anywhere near as useful as I was thinking it might be. Like, it's not been bad, but I don't think we need it at all. So, probably will just cut that immediately. Oh, I totally wasn't paying attention to the decay. This unfortunately is not going to freeze because of whatever, but... Alright. We get to Occult Ritual, which is going to do some work. So I just got done saying Occult Ritual wasn't doing much for us, but, you know, being able to get rid of... those buffs is pretty nice. And that should easily be enough damage. Alright. And we get a Glittering Reflection. Man, this is... Yeah, that's fair. I should consider keeping Occult Ritual for the Mushroom boss fight, you're right. I don't know how to handle being this lucky on card pickups. I'm just going to ice that. Like, we keep getting the things that I'm wanting just immediately. Yeah, I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, I should be honestly more concerned about the fact that I'm getting lucky, because it means that bad things are coming my way. Lots of shield. Yeah, there's the barriers, which are a little annoying, but not too bad. The bleed is a nuisance, but that helps. It's not enough. It's only plus 1 powerful for each of them, which doesn't seem worth it. May as well. Does also get some shield. I feel pretty confident. That's fair that like the mushrooms are going to be harder than, thanks to whatever. I think we still got it, but you're right. It could be that fight could be an issue. Absolutely, I need to spend all that time playing cards when we already have lethal on board. I don't think Hazy Replica is what we want, because I don't think we want to deal with that. I think Contemplate's pretty good, though. And then, I think the card's probably Phase Grace, because I don't think it's that good in the... Actually, this gives us Sturdy, but that will give us Tough. I think the Phase Grace is probably what I want to cut here, but I'm not sure. I think we're just going to cut Phase Grace. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need it. It's fine. We can't actually freeze with this anyway, so I probably should have just pitched it. Because I think what I want to do here is just that. This is my allies, not me. It could be both. Yeah, I keep messing up and... That's annoying. It's also annoying. See, I'm finding one of my cleanses. No dice there. Suboptimal, but it could be worse. This is just not a freeze, which I don't love, but I think it's worth just getting that out. And I don't want to draw into whatever if I can't play it. Because I want to make sure I can play the Spirit helmet. Okay, I'm very happy to see this, because we could have potentially been in trouble, but I think this means that we're definitely not. That just gives us so much extra survivability. Because that wasn't good, but... Yeah, I didn't expect this fight to be this mean either, but I'm not... I mean, I didn't, and I'm also not surprised. You know, this is a fight that I feel like is pretty consistently way more of a beating than I'm expecting. If you can't kill this fight before it's able to trip leech on you, it's just always a nightmare, I find. Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. So the main card that we haven't found yet that I would really like to see is Spirit Swarm. I think if we can find Spirit Swarm, I will be a good amount happier. Honestly, at this point, I think we just copy one of those. Alright. Fight is basically over. Fight is over. Okay. We don't yet have the stuff for this. I think we just take the Void Calling. I think we take the Gilded Skull. So we have consistent transform. Don't understand why we play without all the free upgrades. I mean, that's fair. I think we have to upgrade this because that is just... That's a big power boost to our main damage engine. Because, like, upgrading this makes the thing itself more powerful, but it doesn't do anything to help us with the actual base damage. I think... I'm honestly considering cutting Frozen Hide here. Or Occult Ritual. I think we cut Frozen Hide and rely on Spirit Helm. Because this pops the purity on the from the Warcry, which I think is a problem. Although, I mean, now, like, the Distill Elements is largely dead. I don't think this fight is worth the risk. Pet the plants if they wake up. Yeah. And we can, yeah, safely take that. Yeah, that's fair. Wow, that is not what we wanted to see. All right, so that, pop you once. Hey, that 8% evade chance or whatever, ensuring that we don't actually lose any health here. Take away your powerful. Is this a Spirit Plus? It is, okay. Not that it matters a ton, but... Mind Probe could save us against whatever. Honestly, the hammer seems fine. I think I want this extra upgrade more than I want the other thing. Let's see, this goes to 7x3, so it's plus 6 damage, versus this is plus 2, but it's also plus a bunch. Honestly, it might be Frozen Solid plus. I think we just take Frozen Solid plus, I think we need it. We are actually going to spend our rest on resting. I don't know what we got. Maybe it's a Cult Ritual? Cult Ritual is our main growth engine, is the thing. But it may still be the cut. Especially now that we have Mind Probe. Okay. So plan is to Mind Probe to beat that one thing I don't want to deal with. That was probably a mistake to summon this turn instead of whatever, but on the other hand, we were able to set it up to do 24 damage this turn, which probably was worth it. Man, here doesn't quite work out the way I want it to. Because I want to be able to play this and both of these, and that doesn't work unless I freeze something I don't want to freeze. I guess the Void Callings actually lose a lot of its value at this point. Because we've already got our summons out. Debating if it's worth copying that. I think not. I think we'd rather copy the Ice Block if it comes to that. Yeah, I know. I know they do. As you say, boss is being mean next turn, like I didn't specifically plan around that happening. Although I'm not gonna lie, I was really expecting more out of my spirits this fight than we've gotten so far. God, especially with that that evasion. Yeah, cutting the Occult Ritual may have been a huge mistake. Oh, whoops. Time to target it randomly, or next in the cycle, if it is a thing that cycles randomly. Or if it is a thing that doesn't cycle randomly. I disagree that's not good enough of a card to save me here. I think with everything else that's going on, it could. Like, if the rest of the deck hadn't come together, I would agree. But I think we have enough other pieces that we probably could. God, that's the real problem there, is that this lifesteal means that, like the problem is that we just did a bajillion damage and it didn't fucking matter. That this thing healed back literally 100 HP this turn. That's what our problem is. Like, there was no way I wasn't finding Mind Probe in time. Like, I should always have Mind Probe. Like, that's not a concern. I probably should just gain shield there. Yeah, like, we have Mind Probe again. Just get extra shield per turn. Yeah, the problem is now they have even more powerful. Yeah, playing stuff out there was a mistake. Well, I guess that's not enough, but unless we can also freeze this, which we can't. Yeah, may as well do that. Yeah, we can get rid of that at this point. Yeah, the problem is that the powerful does affect the poison, which is why we're taking so much damage. And that evasion hurts? Yeah, I mean, it's not great. I think we have this fight, but yeah, it obviously wasn't pretty. Oh, whoops. I don't hate freezing out this turn. I mean, yeah. You saw what happened that turn. Like, yes, we started in an awful place, but Was I wrong? Are we okay with taking Spirit Armor, or do I just... I think I might just want Mystical Bloom, honestly. I think I need the Arcane Source. I think I probably need the cheaper cleanse here, honestly. And I am going to need that Arcane because we're going into whatever. Question is, do we still need Mind Probe? I think we keep it just to be safe, and we cut Distill Elements. I think we can afford to cut Distill Elements because it's just not good. And hey, we even get... Oh, the problem is now I don't have a reroll token. So I think I am absolutely going to restart this fight if we lose the 50-50. Arcane and Sturdy Source? Sturdy Source I don't think is necessary. I think we can get away without a Sturdy Source potentially. Let's go and rest here just to be safe. I don't really have another cut that I want to make yet. And I just want this health because I think we are possibly going to need it. And we're just going to go here and restart if this goes poorly. Look, Mind Probe can't carry every fight. Sometimes Frozen Solid has to do it. Oh no, we're guaranteed to get work right here. And then... because that'll protect us from the burn, so we don't need to do the other thing I was considering. Oh, and that's just like nothing, so we'll just save the mana. Aha, we have no Sturdy to steal. I still don't think we need that right now. Although probably we need the mana less. Should hopefully be able to get rid of, should be able to skull both the crystals and the void stone. Although, with this in hand, I guess I could skull first, but trying to think what else I would want to skull, if there's anything I would want to skull more. I think I want to keep this for now. So I think we're just going to skull an ice block in this. Oh, I didn't even notice how much damage is incoming. Holy shit. That is a lot of damage, actually. I just kind of blinked on paying attention to incoming damage. That'll help somewhat. Let's see. Oh, it's because of the, they still have the, part of it is because they still have the, pack tactics. And I gave them Mighty, though, which I didn't consider. Alright, well, the evasion this turn is nice. Purity is +9. Because we don't have a way through the Purity, so that kills the usefulness of that. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have just copied the war cry. Or upgraded it with the hammer. That one's on me. We can have burn triggered on us twice, and I think it's okay. That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. I think we're going to use both these, obviously. Just mostly a question of whether we're going to use that. I guess we kind of want to here. I guess popping this makes it easier to kill. Should be good for our buddies. I would really like it to die. Yeah, okay. It's actually really good that that used up the shock. It's not great that I'm going to redraw whatever, but I want to be able to ice it. You know what? We don't need the Mind Probe. Alright. Boop. And we have... Now this fight is over. Although it costs, again, way more health than I would have liked. There's no way for us to actually gain health here, unfortunately. Alright. Second Warcry seems fine. We haven't found, like, most of our card pool. Like, we found our defensive card pool cards, but we haven't found any of our other spirit support, which is really frustrating. There were a lot of cards we could have found here that would have made our lives so much easier. Like, if we could find a Spirit Swarm, that would be fantabulous. Also, unfortunately, this fight is no longer just a complete nightmare. Not worth it. I was really hoping that was going to happen. because it negates the value of that. Mind Probe is actually good here if I can remember when we need it, which realize not a great position to be in considering the average state of my memory, but I don't think there's any way we can actually get enough through there. Just gonna do that. Sure. Oh, I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. They've just gotten mighty on our main friend there. Instead, I chose not to. This one feels like, yeah, absolutely. Like there were several cards I could find that would help me, but I have to actually find them, which, you know, not much I can do about that. Either I find them or I don't. Mystical Torrent, I think, is very good for us. That helps me fix arcane issues. The Mystical Torrent actually could be hugely, hugely valuable in giving us an out against the one thing that we have to fight at the end of the run. Oh, right. Whatever is up right now. Debating if it's worth mind probing here. I think it is. Just because it means that I don't have to deal with... I mean, this could be a problem, but it means I don't have to get attacked here, which... Yeah, no, okay, it turns out that we're just going to get hit by, like, the worst possible combo of things, which I don't know why I expected anything else. That's not happening this turn. I don't think that is happening this turn. Actually. Yeah, I don't think that is happening this turn. Yep, I picked up a second Warcry at the end of the first fight in this area. Is it cheating, though? Let's be honest. I need all the help I can get. Wow, that is still a lot of damage. I was really hoping that the amount of damage I was going to be taking if I flipped this to damage mode was not going to be a bajillion. But whatever. The important thing is, it's less damage we would have taken from the Dama itself. Oh, that is still a lot of damage considering we're no longer shocked. And we don't have any way to get through the purity still, which is still a concern. Although, if we can upgrade, once we upgrade the Mystical Torrent, that'll take care of that, I guess. But until we get it upgraded, it is not doing it. Want to grab the cheaper one? That's a great question. The answer is because I'm very smart and clever, and I have a secret plan that I will let you know about soon. Promise. Honestly, I think I don't need the Mind Probe at this point. So we're going to get rid of those. Because for all that they're lackluster, I still need the Arcane output, I think. Sure, why not? Alright, see you, Fatra. Blocking incoming buffs is nice. Yeah, this is where, like, if I had a Spirit Swarm Plus to do powerful stacking, that'd be really neat. But I do not. Oh, I should have just copied that with the Glaring Reflection. That was dumb. I don't know that I actually need another ice block, but I may as well. Soothing Skies Weather doing pretty good work for me here. It saved me, like, I don't know, what was my max recoverable? 33 health plus plus bonus. Oh, let's save one of those. Yeah, because I was hoping to find that. Pitch the temporary one. And once we got powerful from Soothing Skies, we're in pretty good shape. It's actually kind of... I say that the Soothing Skies is nice. It is a little bit of a shame, though, that this is our Soothing Skies fight, because I would really like to get... 2 damage, that is true. The thing I would like to get invigorating whatever. That's from that. Honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna hammer that. Things are more or less under control now, I think. In this fight, at least. Yeah. Do this for the extra arcane blast. How much extra shield does that give? 40, so that was not actually worth it. Minor details. Alright, now we start getting crash. And then we can just shield. Oh, we just win. Nice. Yeah. So we didn't get Protect the Brood, but we may actually be able to afford to not have it. Yeah, I'm not doing this fight again. I think, and here's my copium explanation for why I don't need to. A, Crystal Egg seems potentially useful. You know, summoning a Dama would be really cool. We're not going to summon a Dama ever, but, you know, copium. Actually, no, we can. Because we just have to line it up with the Reflection at a point where we don't have Purity. I think we can take Crystal Egg and then upgrade it and potentially actually get Dama Plus out occasionally. Which would be funny. Or I could take Frostwave. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Absolutely, we're upgrading the Crystal Egg. I really think the Mystical Torrent Plus is more important because just like I think this upgrade does more for us. And I think the Mind Probe needs too much thinking at this point. Okay, I think we want to go... I'm debating how much I care about this extra... the chance to, like, crystallize. I don't think I care about Crystal Wave. Let me just go here. We now unfortunately do take some damage here, but it's a Soothing Skies fight, so that's fine. What? I took the path that gets me 2 events. What are you talking about? Like, I have to take a fight here. I can't not take a fight here, but after this fight, I took the path that guarantees me events all the way for the rest of it. Nice Sucker fight is very much not free. I wanted to go for the elite, but then I chose not to. That's what we call restraint. Let's go ahead and ice him. Wow, didn't even kill the Voidstalker. I would not have expected Voidstalker to live that, but I'll take it. Honestly, I think we just copy Arcane Spout. Just spam Arcane. Remember when our enemies had buffs? Yeah, neither do I. Yes, I could have sequenced that differently, get a lot more extra damage, but whatever. Oh no! Oh, I guess I didn't actually need to be a second cleanse. Honestly, that was the worst summon to have put in, but I don't think I care. Wow, that is a lot of crystallized. That's some crystallized with a Dama egg. I think you're still dead, but I'm not actually sure. Oh, I need to get... Just for funsies. Don't think we need this at this point. Alright. You're dead. Everything is going great. It's not my preference, but I think it's fine. In terms of like what summon we get. So no actual Dama this fight, but that's fine. Oh, but it will give crystallize, which, you know, isn't terrible. Yeah, Conquest is still going to be a problem. I don't think any other fight will be, but Conquest will be. Get him. This is the other aspect is not Conquest. I don't remember, honestly. It might be Tenacity, which would also not be good, but I think we just take Bastion of Light here, right? Like, I don't know, giving enemies Mighty and Adept could be a problem, but this is shield, AoE shield. Let's just take extra purity, actually. Alright. Legs. You're the one watching the stream. You could probably back up and find it. Because that's the thing that you can do on YouTube. I mean, look, I gave you the information I had, okay? I cannot give you information that I do not possess, and I do not know what the other aspect is. It's actually an okay thing for it to be doing turn one. Also, this is a fight where I get to summon 3 dorks, which is nice. Okay, it is Tenacity. I kind of thought that might be the case because that's the one that I think is the most annoying. Like that, like of all the possibilities that could be what we're dealing with, I think that is probably the worst, which is why. The one I expected. Alright, I think that was worth it. Okay. There are no AoE. There's nothing AoE in this fight. So that makes life easier. Yeah, I probably should have just been willing to trip Opportunist there. Although, actually, I can probably just trip Opportunist here, because that is just not that big of a deal. And the buff it gains on tripping Opportunist... Oh, wait, I was looking at the wrong thing. No, even looking at the correct one, even looking at the 4 moves, it doesn't do... Yeah, we're good. I think I get rid of... that. Nah. Alright, so that gets rid of the shock. This wastes the freeze, but I think we're just always going to waste the freeze here. Like, there's just so much purity in this fight. Oh wow, that is not great, although I'm very glad I got rid of the shock there. Yeah, you were paying more attention than I was to the fact that I was going to get hit by a decently sized attack. My brain just completely blanked on that. You know what? Let's just cleanse as much as we can because I can play this. I will say, I honestly did not expect this much purity in this fight. What am I copying here? Is it just this? Could just be that. I think it has to be that. At least some of it's powerful, taken care of. Whoop. More trash. Honestly, we can get rid of that. Oh, I guess we are hitting fatigue here because of that, so that's fine. I think even with the all the shield, we want to do that. So, we don't have any healing to recover, but we didn't take any, we didn't, like, drop any recoverable, I think, so. you know, good things, bad things. Also, I'm pretty sure we just win here, so. Yeah, we should have enough damage here. No reason not to just go ahead and get even more damage out. Bye. See if we can get no luck, but I will take this. That's actually very good. I was going to say, I said no luck because we didn't get Crystal Breath, but Divine Wind is still very, very good, obviously. Instant upgrade. I'm debating cutting that Thriving Spirit, but I don't think I can justify it. Debating cutting the Creative Outburst. I don't think I'm ever going to find a window to upgrade it, and it's not particularly good if we can't upgrade it. Yeah. Yeah, having this many fewer upgrades definitely hurts. So we get... Yeah, there's no way to get good events if we go that route. So we get 2 shots at Clear Focus, which would be good. Good in Vapors is good potentially. I also wouldn't hate having Mind Tap or Bloodswig. Things like we only have a 50-50 shot at getting Goading Vapors, and that fight is a pain in the ass with summons. Because this fight just loves to dump bleed on your bleed into your summons, which just I'm not interested in dealing with. I think it's not worth how much of a hassle that fight is for a 50-50 shot at Goading Vapors. Even if that may end up being what kills us, not having Goading Vapors. It's really unfortunate. We still haven't found any other summons, and we haven't gotten a chance to upgrade this one. True. And I definitely don't know offhand which ones are... Although I don't know that I want Mind Tap because we don't have weight. I actually may want Bloodswig just... Oh no, we do have a healing now because we have Divine Wind. It's just not online yet. Also, we still don't have an ultimatum, which I would really, really like to have had. Still have a couple more shots at it, I guess. It's not really great that my checklist of cards that I desperately want to have is this long. But it's what it is. It's not with Frozen Solid in here. And that's decent damage now that we're going, but gotta hate that they steal our growth. I'd love to play this twice, but we do not have the mana for it. So that'll do. Rip, not quite lethal there. Oh, I guess it does end up killing itself. That works. Well, that's convenient. See what's left in the draw pile? Okay. Remember that. Honestly, don't need that anymore. That'll do. Really, I should just be passing turn more quickly because we have plenty of damage on the board. Now we're max recoverable. Wouldn't it be cool if we could find like a spirit swarm? Sure. Okay, we get to upgrade a thing. I think we have to upgrade the other thriving spirit finally. Because that is just like our only scaling. We can remove, but I don't know what we remove still. I don't really want to... Maybe just remove the reveal yourself, honestly. I don't know that I like it. Yeah, I can just go. I don't care. Don't want it on my first time through the deck. Can I freeze this on turn 1? I think the answer has to be yes. Because that just enables so much. Wow, that is not really what we wanted to see on turn 2. That'll give us tough. And then it will give us a lot of growth, or we get a lot of purity, and Arcane Barrier, I think it's good. Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you for only half paying attention. I'm only half paying attention at this point, if we're being honest. Because this fight just takes fucking forever, and nothing happens during it. Don't need it. Yeah, that's true. I should actually do that, assuming that it gets to give the blight, which it probably will. Just do that. Good enough. I do appreciate that we're able to get our allies up to this much shield. Honestly, at this point, we probably don't need that. Although the Divine Gust may be even less valuable at this point, so... Last turn of guaranteed crits. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Not this fight anyway. Although the divinity on these guys is nice, so like I don't think the card is bad. It's just not necessary. The only thing is like we can't get divinity on our allies again if things happen. Eee. Just keep turning everything into... Do that to output more ice. How less this... Yeah. Yeah, or even like the Paladin turret deck wants Frenzy, because it can get... Because it can just like keep stacking Frenzy on the allies if I get extra turns. Yeah, lack of Sturdy is a little annoying here, but it's honestly not a huge concern. This is definitely, though, where you do feel the downside of... In the starting, I agree. I don't think I wanted 8 in the starting deck. We don't need Ice Block Frozen Solid anymore. I think we must have frozen out the turn where it gives out the Blight. Alright, I think this is lethal, though. I think it's good later. I don't think it's that good early is the problem. I think we need the ultimatum. Because I think otherwise that last fight gets to be just massively annoying. I think I want to upgrade it. And then I don't know. I guess I could cut the enchant armor because if I don't need the shield on the grounds that, like, this is providing my purity. Or I could just actually take a reroll token. But I don't think I need that. Honestly, I think I can take a reroll token because we have the ability to... We have 2 ways to trash things. So... And I'm lazy. I don't want to think. This wastes a freeze on the back one, but I think that's fine. Now we get Void Stalker. I don't think we need Divine Gust in this fight. I don't love how little shield I have right now. Okay, I think I'm doing this because I want the ability to redraw into whatever with this. And of course it doubles up on like the only one where, on like one of the two where I don't actually care about getting rid of whatever. Like I would have really liked to have gotten rid of, whatever, the one thing. The Pack Tactics. Well, that worked. Not quite the way I wanted, but it did. Although I did transform my heal, I think, which may be a mistake. Don't need those, I think. Oh yeah, that's fair. And that's kind of where like the arcane strategy is hopefully going to pay dividends. True. Yeah, Conquest absolutely could still just end me. And this is shaping up to be one of my standard like slow runs where you know, the first several areas are a complete cakewalk and like nothing matters, and then we get to area 4 and just immediately get dumpstered, and it wasn't even close. You know, I'm very used to that happening. Get rid of that. Yeah, and like part of it is I committed to this strategy of going allies, because like that was the whole point, and allies are not good, or spirits especially. Like I should have done this first. Fine. We lost a lot of damage there, but that's okay. Okay, good. It didn't summon. Oh, right. Void Stalker already came out, and it's not. It's A1, so it can't have summoned another Void Stalker on me to make my day worse. It's not really worth playing that. It's honestly not worth holding it either. I should probably get rid of this. I want to keep one of them so I can keep getting Mighty out, but... Goodbye. But yeah, if we had like because the idea here, right, was we would get a Spirit Swarm and a Spirit Bolt, and that was going to be our scaling. And then just neither of those cards showed up. And this is a deck that does not have a ton of extra cards that you can afford so that you can afford to miss, you know. And there's just not much you can do about it. Sometimes you miss on your key cards, and that is that. We have to take the Spirit Bolt, I think. The problem is we don't have the setup for it. But I think we still want it. And I think we cut... It's probably a mana card, because we just got gloves. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Especially because gloves makes that harder to use. May as well do that. I don't know that I can afford to upgrade this, but I want to. Shield up. The problem is we're not going to be tough next turn. I could use this. It's really risky to do this, but I think it's worth it to potentially get tough. Or freeze, I guess. No luck on that. And then yeah, we get to give out 18 powerful, which is way more than we could have given out previously, which is kind of where I was saying, like, the ability to do that hugely affects our ability to actually go off. Like, it's just so, we're just so much happier once we can do that. I should do that. Don't think we need that, actually. Do that with a little bit of extra. Okay. Now that matter's done. Do that for extra value. Maybe we'll get really lucky and we'll get a Spirit Swarm right off the bat. We'll just get a Spirit Swarm right here. Who knows? Weirder things have happened. Alright, healing us back to full would be more valuable if we weren't already healing to full. But we are. So. Oh, but I guess if we're winning, then we may as well. Because we have Lethal on board. Goodbye. Yep, I'll take it. It's better than the other options. And I like upgrading the Spirit Bolt for realsies. Is that our best upgrade? I think Warcry is probably a more valuable upgrade than the Spirit Bolt Plus. Alright. Just forced me to make the choice of whether I want to do this or hold out the spot or hold the spot for the Void Stalker. I think getting this guy out, I think because we have both of them, it's worth it to get this much damage out. Makes it slightly, should have made it slightly more damage. Yeah. All right. Worth it. Yeah, that Spirit Bolt, pretty freaking huge. Yeah, we can't play that. If we do this, does it give us, gives us 6 more, takes it to 54. Yeah, that kills, I believe. Yeah. Which does mean that we take a little bit of damage from you, I think. Yeah, but it's worth it to get a kill out. Oh, we did more damage than I thought, but I think actually solving a problem is worth it. That's good to see. All right, let's... No luck. Still worth it. Let's go. Honk. Draws us only two cards. Could miss. I think it's worth just doing that. Or the massive chunk. Yeah, the Spirit Bolt, I think, absolutely has lived up to everything I said it was going to do. Might as well heal back. I think we reroll here. I was hoping to see a Spirit Swarm, but I'll take a Clear Focus because it's better than wasting another reroll here. Alright. So this fight, this guy can be a problem. This is the only thing I'm scared of, I think. Is one of the things that can do. Power Surge is, I don't think, that good. It's fine, but not super exciting. Right now, I think the real question is, do I want to even put anything else out? I think I may legitimately want to just Void Calling next turn. Because I think I want to get out, because the Clear Reflection is still in the draw pile, there's a very good chance that next turn we will be able to do a thing. I'll be able to get out two, two Void Suckers, which I would love to do, assuming that we don't just get hosed by Hunt here. Because Hunt could jump the gun. Nope. Well, we do still get hosed, just not in the way I was worried about. Fuck you! Okay, so we're gonna do what we can. So the good news is our summons aren't taking... Oh, fuck. Never mind. Okay, I think we have to restart. I think that was... yeah, I forgot about... I didn't realize just how much damage we were taking from whatever. Yeah, there is no good news. There's only bad news and worse news. And I was a fool for thinking there could ever be anything else. Voidstalker. Give me a second. I'm checking. White Flame Golem. White Flame Arcane. I'm looking for the White Flame. Yeah, the White Flame Arcane's AoE things. Its Curse is the third one, which I would rather not have happen. So I think I am probably going to copy that. I can get more powerful out, or I can get this. I think I do that, because I don't need the shield this turn. No. Don't love that we're kind of priced into tripping opportunist here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Hey, we got lucky. Hey, we frost the front one? Yeah, I think so. But not AoE Arcane. Now they get supercharged, which is suboptimal. That evasion is pretty good for us, though. We want to keep getting as much saved by hunt here? Absolutely. I should have popped the defensive command first. Oh, I guess this doesn't do much for me because I can't get through the evasion. And then I definitely should have used these first, because if I get a Voidstalker, the Voidstalker would be very sad. I think we just let it sit. Yeah, okay, I would have liked to have had the Voidstalker, but I think it's okay. I'm fine doing that. Just all the ally here that we can get. Honestly, I probably should just go and do that. I should have done it first, but... Conquest first. Oh, good. Good. It's good. I don't think we're 100% dead. Don't get me wrong. I think we are a high percent chance to be dead. But I don't think we're 100% dead to Conquest. I would put it more in the realm of, like, you know, I don't know, pick an arbitrarily high number that isn't 100. Like 80% dead? 90% dead? It depends on whether you count restarts or not, right? Like, I think with restarts, that seems good. I think with the restarts factored in, we are only, I don't don't even know. I've lost track of my train of thought. There's no brain left, only pain. That's one down. Hey, welcome to the stream, SimSim. So, this is an attempt to win with Spirits against D4 S3. It is not going as poorly as maybe I was worried it might, but it is certainly not going as well as I had hoped. I think that's a good summation of where we are at right now. Yeah, I think I do go ahead and get that out just because I think at this point we are in the business of just doing what we can. Currently we are in the Dying to Conquest waiting room, because that is the most expected thing to happen in the next fight, is that we just get mauled by Conquest and that's the run. Alright, Opportunist is up, and I don't really want to deal with it, so. I don't know why I bothered copying that. Alright, this fight's over. This guy can do a multi-hit, but I think we're fine. A little worrying that we actually were able to get shock on here. Okay, maybe it's not fine because that came through. You would think that, but I have missed on so many of the key ally cards that I would really, really like to have. Like, I didn't get offered any Spirit Swarms, and I didn't get the Spirit Bolt until the end of Area 3, or after mid-boss in Area 3, and I really, really wanted, whatever. I don't know, like, the main thing the pool does for you is it lets you know just how unlucky you're getting, you know? Alright, we're lucky this guy didn't decide to ever go Hulk mode and try and kill us, so. So that's that. God, I don't know if Spirit Armor is worth it. I'm really going back and forth on the Spirit Armor here, because what am I waiting for? Mana Bolt in the pool? Yeah, because the original plan was powerful stacking, but we never got offered Spirit Swarm. This deck can do a lot of damage if it gets offered Spirit Swarm, the key card that is central to the deck that isn't a common that I didn't get offered at all. If this deck had 2-3 Spirit Swarm pluses, this Mana Bolt would be fucking insane. I think it's still probably fine. Like, we don't need the mana, but whatever. I don't want to spend the reroll here. I'd rather have the reroll in the next area, like, and I don't think there are any. Yeah, we already got like all the cards that are going to directly help us. Frost Robes unfortunately doesn't really help. I'm debating if this is actually better than Wand of Control. I don't think the Wand of Control matters at this point. And I think the Elemental Staff could help us. Is more likely to be life-saving against Conquest. And then I think we upgrade I think we went the extra tough at this point. And then we cut... honestly, maybe the other focus. Yeah, I think we can get the other focus, because we got the clear focus. Also, you were wrong, it's tenacity first, which... And we do have endurance here, so... I don't honestly know if hunt or hunger would be worse here. So, what can... I'm trying to think like we can even get anything, if any of the cards here are, like, gonna save us in whatever. I think I do want to save the spot so that I can get a Voidstalker stacking that won't die, because I think having a Voidstalker going is going to be really, really important here. Wow, that was rude. Voidstalkers for everyone. Unfortunately, the Spirit Bolt is no good here. That will give us a lot of growth, and that will give us top. I'll take it. See what we get out of that, I guess. I don't know why I bothered hitting exact 0 there. Didn't matter. Alright, we don't quite have lethal here, but... Okay, now we do. So that's Voidstalker down, which makes life easier. I don't care as much about getting another Voidstalker into the front spot. And we don't have one thing here. But we could get Voidstalker here. Well, I mean, tenacity is, you see here, this is like, it's two worms hugging each other, and then when we kill this one, we're just like getting them to stop hugging each other. That's all we're doing. We don't need to play that again. So, I should have given shield to this because it's gonna take some damage here. It's whatever, I guess. I can't argue with that fortress. No mediocre. I don't know if that was actually correct, but all right. And then that just, I think that's still worth it. Yeah, we are now at the point where there is so much fortress here. God, there's so much fortress and so much purity. I didn't even think about this fight being a problem for those things. Maybe I should have. Yeah, it is Huntless Endurance Conquest, which is, I'm not a fan. Honestly, I shouldn't bother taking this already there because it'll just get stolen from us, but whatever. In theory, we can get through the purity here, and then we can whittle away at it with whatever. We can whittle away at it with by spamming Arcane. I think we can get rid of this here. Might be wishful thinking, but I really want to be able to start. I want as many of these arcane spells as I can get because we need to be able to put through the fortress. Yeah, free arcane is so huge for Trill, and not having here is obviously unfortunate. Didn't even need all that shield, but. The other thing is, like, because we can't trigger or give Frenzy to our Void Stalker, no matter how big it is, we are probably going to have to spend multiple turns getting through whatever. I should just go and do that. Now, may as well do this first so we can get through the last rank of whatever. Actually, let's go ahead and freeze this. I don't think I need it. I do find it a good sign that we got through all of the purity here. Like, nothing I've seen here makes me think that, like, Conquest is going to go well, but oh man, this seems good. Honestly, we may not need the Void Calling. Well, I don't want to risk this guy dying, but I don't think he can. Just do that and do this. Because that's not going to kill, right? Because that's going to be... Yeah, that's not going to kill. Boom. Okay. So now they have Divinity. But we got 100 powerful on this guy. And it's still doing like crap damage because of Fortress. Yeah, like that first Dispel gave this, took this from 30 to 50. Let's see what we can get. Actually managed to make a meaningful dent in my whatever stockpile. I can take this, I guess. Not really a big deal. And that means we can freeze this turn. Wow, yeah. The amount of extra damage that we have gotten this turn from those arcane dispels. Like, this was 90 damage, now it's 330 damage. That's ridiculous. Getting the marksman into the double spirit whatever turn was actually really good. one is super duper dead. The bleed out of 134. I don't know what you're talking about. Bleed out of 134 tool. I got 4. So 4 out of 132. I have no clue what you're talking about there. Also, we got both frenzy on the same turn. We are very frenzied. Extremely frenziatic. But I don't want to. I don't want to trip. Yeah, we can trip. It's fine. Depends how much you actually want the serrated trap. The less you want serrated trap, the more likely you are to get it. I may actually just end the frenzy turns immediately because I think we have. Yeah, we have 5. We have 340. Yeah, we have lethal here, I believe. All right, now we definitely have lethal. I'm going to get a screenshot of this fight before it all goes wrong. Okay. I don't think I need a second ultimatum. I don't think the Elemental Focus is that good because I think we only get the 5 mana from it. I don't think we really care about Rapid Withering. I don't know. I actually don't totally hate a second ultimatum, but I think all of these are like take and cut borderline. Maybe we take like Rapid Withering. I think is just such a high chance of failing. Oh, it was dealing 800 damage bleed using. Okay, okay. Rapid Withering isn't bad. I don't really need it, but it's probably fine. The thing is that neither of these guys drop that many, because like Hunt doesn't have a blight at all, and this Mudrara doesn't drop blights, and these guys don't do blights. So like Rapid Withering is not that valuable, I think. I honestly think another ultimatum might be the best of these, just because it also potentially lets us deal with Conquest. Like it gives us more backline in for Conquest. Make it destroy most of your deck. That's fair. I don't know how much of my deck I really want to destroy, but yeah, I could just go out and get here. You take Ultimatum. I don't think Ultimatum becomes the worst card in the deck is the thing. So that obviously replaces that. Honestly, this is a whole lot of Arcane. This may be worth it, because that is a lot of extra Arcane. And I think the Mana Jolt is less valuable because we have, I think we have enough mana, potentially. And we have Rest, so we can reset. This is the fight that is obviously the one that we've been worried about the whole time. So it's time to find out how bad it is. Not sure if there are any of these that I want to ice. I think I'm just gonna ice the copy that I make. So I should have copied this earlier in the fight, or earlier in the turn. That's annoying, but kind of inevitable. Does mean that this is now really bad to play, but we don't have to play it. Yeah, it's still not a ton of damage. And he left? Who left? Oh, to Mellish Throttle. Oh. Yeah, it might hurt a bit. The good news is a lot of it is temporary. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's manageable, I think. Getting out of Divinity off the bat, right off the bat is pretty nice, obviously. Alright. I think we transformed this into Mystical Torrent. Actually, no, we're going to transform that into Mystical Torrent, I think. That's a bigger draw, though. I'm going to assume that I have the mana, because Mystical Torrent is a lot of mana. Unfortunately, there was no way for me to have actually drawn first there, because drawing first would have been obviously good, but was not feasible. I'm listening. Reflection, Mana Bolt, Ice Block, get rid of Frenzy. I don't understand how that gets rid of Frenzy. I don't see a way that that line gets rid of Frenzy. Oh, Mystical Bloom. You're right. Counter proposal. Enchant Armor to get rid of the Frenzy. Although I have to get rid of the first stack of this somehow, which may not have a way to do. You might be right that is that's the out. Yeah, let's copy Mystical Bloom, I guess. It does also generate us mana, which is nice. I think I have to do that. I mean, it doesn't generate us mana, but it is net neutral on mana, which... And then that also gets rid of the evasion, which means that this is now able to hit, which doesn't give us much mana, but, you know, does give us some. Which is not enough. I think we have to play that. And then I guess we do that. Still not obviously happy with where we're at, but not much I can do. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I didn't expect it to be that much damage. That's not good, obviously. All right, I think we were relying on trying to get a bunch of Arcane going in order to actually get through this. Alright. You still reflect, the others don't. At least they have no purity now. Yeah. Out of ways to get more mana. Do I just have to set this up again? The problem is, like, until we get rid of that fortress, it doesn't do me any good. Not really what I was hoping for, but... Yeah, we probably end up restarting this fight. I think I probably, if I use a rest, I think I'm going to rest and I'm going to cut, I'm going to cut one of the Thriving Spirits. Because I don't think the Thriving Spirits are actually anything other than a liability at this point. Yeah, I mean, obviously cutting cards is good, but specifically I think Thriving Spirit is a problem. Yeah. But it's, as we expected, like, this fight was always going to be where we probably died. And I think that Hunger makes this fight even more unwinnable, because it means that we can't... Because if Hunger isn't active, we don't have to deal with the Overshield. Like, we don't have to worry with this guy just, like, even more turbo stacking this asshole. But we do have to worry about that, and that is not something we have any way to deal with. Endurance kills me more here. Kind of. I mean, it's obviously, you know, a mix of things. Like, endurance isn't good for me, but it's not like any of the others are. It's not like endurance is, not like anything else is not killing me, you know? Like, it's all problems all the way down. And, like, I could give shield to that, but it wouldn't matter. That helps. This actually isn't necessarily what we want to do, because it does trip a bunch of... It does super fatigue us, but I think that's fine. The fact that this is going to draw us 7 cards seems pretty good. We have the mana to deal with the fatigue. What am I saying? I'm saying lies. Alright. I disagree that I'm not making any progress. Pretty much entirely because of... yeah, because this guy's dead. That's progress. Also, we're due to pick up powerful from. We're due to pick up powerful from for endurance really soon. Here, for example, and that powerful means a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and pretend that like we are succeeding because at all the summons mattered in this fight. They didn't, but the plan for this fight was always to win despite the summons instead of because of them. I don't think that's... Yeah, it's not enough freeze. Yield is still annoying, but I probably should put shield on that guy. Like, the real tipping point here was just, like, getting enough of the, getting enough Arcane Spouts. Because, like, Arcane Spout is the engine that is going to win us this fight. Yeah, assuming we win, it is still a little premature, but... I think we give up on the Voidstalker. We have a victory condition here, and it is not Voidstalker. I'm going to keep this, because I think this can still do value. Still be value, but... They're not even tough anymore. Look at that. Almost aren't. Should I have shielded out my friends? Maybe. Even more powerful. Should I have just turned that into another ice block? Probably. Just keep doing that. I can't get rid of my tough source because that is a potential way to die. Another note here is the sheer amount of arcane we have means that killing this is actually feasible. Because we can kill it first and still be fine. Because we can just dispel off all of the buffs. More fortress. Also, the combo of Manic Presence plus Endurance actually works out really well for us. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I do think this is actually kind of funny, so I'm going to do it. Just take away some of the fortress. Is that lethal? I don't know. We'll find out together. No. But that is. Now we take that, and we don't care. Oh wow, look at all those ranks of runes it gets. Isn't that really scary? Could trip opportunist again. I don't really think that's worth it. Let me just do that. Someone's finally able to get things done. Not much, but some things. Progress is being made. We're actually going to be able to use this because we're just straight up going to be able to dispel all of the evasion. Yeah, no evasion for you. It's all gone. And that'll be the kill. No restarts even in this fight. Honestly, this is probably the pickup, but let's see. We have a weather card. We have a skill. We have a spell. We have mana. I think it's war prep. War prep should actually be good. We do have to deal with, and we don't even have to deal with a bunch of opportunists in this fight. Yeah, I think it's war prep. I don't think we need to upgrade it. I think we got Icy Concentration. I think we need it. Upgrade, I don't know, Spirit Bolt. Ultimatum. Mana Bolt. Yeah, let's get the extra draw to the Crystal Egg, actually. Okay, let's rest at least once, because if I can get through this without restarting, make me happy. Forgot that we need to correct those. And let's go and rest again. Got the other Thriving Spirit. Alright, trying to decide how much of various things we need. Okay. Do that. Yeah, I think it's a little premature to be calling GG, but I do think that this is... My hope is that that last fight is going to prove to have been the hardest. My main worry in this fight, really my only worry in this fight, is that we're going to discover exciting things about phase 2 of this fight that nobody has previously ever had any reason to be aware of. And that is going to end up ruining our day somehow. That just gives us more growth, which is not super useful. Just do that. Unfortunately, we don't get to do any actual... We don't actually get to start hitting the fortress yet. But have fun. I absolutely... You stayed with me through a lot of the stream, and you saw the most important fight, so... You're good. No worries. Send help. I can't remember exactly how many cards it's going to draw. So this is going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or do I 1, 2, 3, 4 cards? Yeah, we're good. Oh no, it was gonna draw one more than I thought it was. Oh, that's okay. Should have gotten that out instead, because that one would have been the better one to play, but I was dumb. Alright. Alright. Nice. Honestly, I didn't need that mana, but I wanted it, so I played that. Just getting a bunch of growth here because I can. Keeps getting divinity. It's a good thing we have a way to get rid of that. I also don't think we have any more blights left. So. Probably don't need that anymore. Actually want to shuffle that in? There's phase 2. But it's also getting buffs at this point, except for the ones that it gets from the opportunist attack. So, guy's gonna have a bad day. So if we don't talk about the conquest fight, this was a good summon win. Like, it's not that summons did nothing, but it is absolutely notable that, like, when it became necessary, we were able to effectively just fully jettison our primary game plan, just completely ignore all of it, and still win. So it's nearly 3 hours for the run, but that's kind of what I expect from D4S3. So yeah, that is that's going to be it for the stream. So thank you for tuning in. Saw 3 people in chat throughout. So, you know, that's actually 4. There's somebody who's dropped in to ask a question right at the beginning. But I don't know if he stayed for any of the actual stream. But yeah, so thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys whenever next I do one of these, or in any of the various videos that I release every single day. I release so much content every day at this point. Anyway, toodles.